Talk to Me Tuesday on April 30th, 2024. I'm Jules. We are in my project room, and you will see behind me some different blocks added to the square in a square that I showed you last week that I found at the thrift store. I've decided that this is going to be a quilt for me, and I wanted it to have a scrappy feel, but also, and use up stuff from my stash, but I also wanted a cohesiveness to it. So I decided to make alternate blocks to go in between the square and a square blocks that were, that used 3 different colors. White, just like in the square and a square, and 2 different colors of grunge scraps from my stash. So this past weekend at my Scrappy social that I host the 4th Sunday of every month, I made a bunch of 4 patches, and I think I got 14 done, and I need 32 to fill out the 31 square and a square blocks I have, put that together. I'm almost halfway to getting the 4 patches done, and I'm really super happy with how that turned out. And yes, I did use the spinning wheel, the color wheel of destiny, as I refer to it. I did use that this past Sunday to choose which 2 grunge colors I included in each block. Moving on, I won the drawing last week. So Jennifer O, our founder, in honor of the 15th anniversary of Talk to Me Tuesday, did a giveaway, 2 giveaways actually, and I won the giveaway that was for anyone that had posted this year, I think, since January, I think she said. We got an entry for each video that we've posted since the beginning of the year, and I won. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I love the glitter. And it's going to have its place. I just need to rearrange up here a little bit, and it will be over my sewing machine, making me happy every day. Jennifer O sent that this past week. In addition to that, she also sent me a charity quilt to donate this month when I go to my Project Linus meeting. So I will do that. And I don't want to take it out of the bag because I don't want to get cat hair on it. And one other thing. So I decided that it was time to get out my serger and start working with it. And I loaded it with a pale yellow thread, and I had 2 shirts, one from my recent thrift haul and one that I bought several years ago when I was a little thinner. And I loved the shirt. One was a long sleeve shirt, the one that was way too small. And I will insert a photo of both of those shirts. The other one was just a little bit too small. And it was a short sleeve shirt, but they were both made out of the same, that tissue stretch cotton t-shirt material, kind of thin, so you don't want to wear it super tight because it shows everything if it isn't loose enough. So I decided to take those 2 shirts and turn them into 1 shirt, which I am wearing right now. So the original shirt was the one in the center with the peace symbol. It also had one on the back. And it had long sleeves. And then the other one I just picked up a couple of weeks ago at Assistance League thrift store. And it was from Hawaii, and it had very similar colors. A little more negative, like white space, a little more negative space on the tee than this one. The center one had very little white left in it. This one had a little bit more, and the dye made turtles. So, so there's some random like turtle pieces in here. But I basically, I followed a tutorial. Well, I took tips from Jennifer O because I knew she'd done this before, and she tried to like help me wrap my head around how this worked, and like cheered me on through the whole process. You can do it. And then I also followed a tutorial by Catherine Sews. She has a channel that I follow on YouTube, and I will include a link to that video in the description. I'm super happy with how this turned out. It's actually a little bigger than I wanted, and it flares out a little bit too much, and I really don't have hips. I have a belly um, and a waist, but I don't really have wide hips or a booty. So I think because the turtle tee, which is the one on the outside with the sleeves, that one actually had a side seam. I think I may just serge up that side seam up to the armpits because I don't need the arms, the sleeves any narrower. So I'll just serge right up to the armpits and make it a little straighter and a little narrower, and then it should be perfect. As it is, I'm wearing it today, and I'm super happy with how it turned out, especially since it was my first try at doing this sort of refashioning. There is more to come, y'all. Tomorrow, May 1st, I believe, the Wonderful Block of the Month, Birdwatcher, they will release the next block. A little birdie. Get it? A little birdie tells me it's a robin. But don't be shocked if it doesn't look like the robins you are used to here in the United States, because Wonderful's in Canada, and I believe they actually selected an image of a European robin based on the coloring and the shape and everything. You're not going to see the robin that you're used to if you're in the U.S., and especially in the southern U.S., Southwest. I'm not sponsored by Wonderful. I'm just sewing along for this block of the month, and so you will get to see my robin next week. That's it for me. I look forward to watching your videos. I hope you have time to be crafty this week. I hope you're all well, and I will see you next week. Bye!